Sean Zattel here with the man ranked in the top 10 for the WBO world title and in the top 15 for the IBF title, undefeated, former Olympian welterweight, my man Delante Tiger Johnson. Tiger, man, fighting 4th of July on the first ever boxing show from TNT and Top Rank. Fighting in your hometown of Cleveland on a championship doubleheader against Christopher Guerrero. How do you feel about that, first of all, man, getting to fight on national TV again, this time on TNT and DAZN?
Man, it feels, man, it's a blessing, man. Dream come true, man. It's couldn't ask for nothing better, man. This is, what I worked for, been through all the adversity and stuff in my life, man. We finally get a chance to fight in Cleveland, man, in front of everybody, fighting on the zone and TNT. It's a dream come true, man. I'm really excited, man, and I'm real proud of myself.
Well, you had an eye-opening performance when knocking out Nicholas Flaws on Pro Box, and then you started off the year crazy with the Devin Haney stuff at the Shakur Tiafimo, and now you fight, like I said, on the first TNT card in your hometown of Cleveland, man. Just what are you looking to show in this fight, and what's this year been like for you so far in the first half of 2026?
I'm looking to showcase like that. I'm just the best at welterweight. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking to show, man. Like I'm just the one. Like just I'm showing. I'm gonna show that I'm the man at welterweight. And this first half, man. We started off. What I'm saying, we started off the first half a little chaotic, man. But it wasn't nothing that we couldn't get through. But man, this. I mean, this been. I mean, it's been a great year for me. Like I've been training, man. Staying focused, staying locked in, man, and just doing what I got to do.
The new era is really here now at welterweight. You know, Devin Haney's world champion, Ryan Garcia's world champion, Shakur Stevenson at some point, maybe not right now, will be a welterweight. Keyshawn Davis is now mandated to fight Haney at welterweight. So that new crop of guys you knew in the amateurs and beyond, it's here now. And when you say you're here to show you're the one, that's in a very deep talent pool in this division. What is it about Tiger Johnson that you feel like can make you the one? What attributes as a fighter?
I just feel like I'm just a unique fighter, man. I just feel like yeah, man, like I got all the tools, I got the right team with me, and like I feel like I'm just a different fighter.
Well, what about the speed aspect? I know at the championship level, speed's not enough, but do you feel like that's something you have over everybody at welterweight?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Ain't nobody faster than me. Yeah, ain't no like they, what I mean? Like yeah, there's nobody faster than me at whatsoever.
When did that start to become a part of what you are and your reputation? Like when did you start to feel like uh, I'm faster and maybe sharper, just as a puncher than everybody else?
I mean, I always had natural speed. You know what I mean? Like that's just something that I just always had. Like so, it was like I always been faster than most boxers. You know what I mean? Like I always just had like anybody that's been in the ring with me, they'll tell you like they say that they all say the same thing. Like I ain't know your hands was that fast. So um yeah, like I mean I really believe that I got the fastest hand speed at what's
You ever,
up.
you ever share the ring with someone who was as fast as you were?
Yeah, yeah. You know, Rather in sparring, like guys like Chance Crawford. Well, I mean, see, I feel like it's like more so like timing. You know what I mean? Because timing can create speed too. You know what I mean? But if we just talking like natural hand speed, like just quickness, um, I don't know. I can't even really think for real.
Are
You
you
know what I mean?
tempted to say then no?
Huh?
Are you tempted then to say no?
Yeah, like I probably just have to just say no. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the ring with guys that got good timing. You know what I mean? Like as far as like they just got good timing, ring IQ, stuff like that. But like as far as like hand speed, no, I don't think I've been in the ring with somebody that's faster than me.
Yeah, because timing beats speed, but if we're
Right,
just talking pure, boom, like that.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
well, that's a good gift to have, man. But going on to Christopher Guerrero, right?
Hmm.
This is a young live body, Mexican kid. He's Canadian, but he's born in Mexico, and he's like you. He's undefeated. He's young. He's confident. He's fresh. And when you watch some of the tape on him, he's a solid young fighter.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think he brings to the table? What do you think this fight produces?
Uh, I mean, from what I noticed, I mean, he seemed like he's strong. He got some, he got some pop on him. Um, he seemed like he got some good technique to him. He's not a bad fighter. You know what I mean? Like he's undefeated for a reason. You feel me? But I'm just a different fighter, man. Like I'm just, you know, like I said last fight, man. Like I'm just a different fighter, man. I got a unique style to me. I catch fighters off guard with my style, and they don't expect things until they get in the ring with me. You know what I mean? They don't expect certain stuff until they get in the ring.
Is it enough to just beat this guy, or do you have to make a statement if you really want to eventually work your way into the opportunities against the guys like the Haneys and the
Mhm.
Ryans and the key, all those names at welterweight?
I feel like every fight is like a statement for me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I had to make a statement last fight, and I feel like this is one of those fights that I have to make a statement also too. You know what I mean? I feel like I gotta just keep showing keep showing the world um that I'm really him. You know what I mean? Just keep showing the world that I'm really him. So every fight for me is like I plan on making a statement.
Yeah, because I think maybe you get headlines with what happened in New York, and
Mhm.
then you in the hardcore boxing world, you get people's attention with the flaws knockout on Pro Box, and now it's hometown, it's TNT. Like, yeah, I mean, I know I already went over it with you, but feels like you gotta make it happen, make it look really good to make those people in Cleveland get behind you 100% and make people believe that this former Olympian, he could really go toe to toe with the best fighters in the world, pound for
Yeah,
pound, not
yeah,
even
for
just at
sure.
welterweight, right?
Yeah, for sure. The city of Cleveland, man. They've been behind me, man, since they've been behind me since I was young. You know what I mean? Like they supported my whole Olympic journey. I turned pro. They've been supporting me from the jump, man. So, you know, uh, Cleveland. I got Cleveland in the bag, man. So now it's time to let the rest of the world know, that I'm here.
How many rounds have you been sparring in this camp the last month or two with Xander Zayas?
Uh, it was other sparring partners there. So he had other sparring partners. So I was doing like six. Like 5 to 6 with him. Um, yeah, I was down there for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think I was down there for like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks,
And you mean like 5 or 6 at a time, or all together?
all together.
Oh, so just about 6 rounds over 3 weeks
Yeah.
with Xander?
Oh no, 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 not all together, but like each sparring session, it'd be like
Right,
5 or 6 rounds. Yeah, yeah.
right. So, how was the work?
Man, good man. I think a lot of people is counting him out because he's so much younger than Boots. You know what I mean? But Xander can fight too, man. You know what I mean? Like he's strong. He got good hand speed. You know, feet work. I feel like a lot of people don't really credit his feet work. Give him enough credit on his he's real good at like positioning. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And yeah, man. Like I think this is one of those fights where it's like it fuck around and be like fight of the year.
How is his counter punching ability?
Counter punching. He has good distance control. You know what I mean? And he has good timing too. So um I had to be on my shit with him, you know what I mean? So uh he's a very good counter puncher. You know what I mean? It was times where like we both countering each other, like we both like missing, like we both like having like moments where we just like both like oh shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Xander could fight.
Well, I think was it him that reached out to you? Hey, I need the work because the speed that you bring to the table, like a Jaron Ennis, and the talent overall. Like I would think from his perspective, you're one of the best guys he could have called to get preparation. Is that how that went down?
Yeah, Xander and his whole team is like family. Like we got the same nutritionists. Me and Xander been knowing each other since we was young in the amateurs. You know what I mean? So, um, I feel like just certain stuff that because he had different sparring partners for different, different stuff. So like for me, it was like for like just the speed, the movement, stuff like that. So I was able, and, I was able to help him. Man, like it was actually like I'm kind of flattered that like they asked me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit, hell yeah.
Now you have experience with Jaron too. So based on the rounds you've sparred with Jaron and with Xander, do you feel like and you could share your prediction whether you want to or not, but do you feel like you know exactly what's going to happen in this fight? You have a very good idea of how their styles are going to play out on June 27th?
I actually don't. Like I really don't. Like in my opinion, man, like I feel like it's really gonna boil down to the coaching and the game plan and the preparation. You know what I mean? Like who's in better shape? Who's in better shape? Um, who can who can stay who can stay composed? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like who you know what I mean? Like and stick to the game plan. And I think this is gonna be a man. I really believe this is gonna be a crazy ass fight.
Could could you compare their power a little bit, the two of them? Who's the better puncher?
Uh it's kind of hard to say for real because I sparred boots when I was at 140. You know what I mean? So I was a lot smaller, and then and then I'm smaller than Xander too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's kind of really hard to say. They both strong, shit. You know what I mean? So um, I feel like man, they both strong. Like I can't never really say who's stronger than who.
Well, I gotta ask you, man. A lot of people in the box now. You and Rohan Polanco are side by side in the IBF and the WBO rankings.
Mhm.
He's been calling your name out a lot. His fans on in the boxing world, they're always when you can ask Tiger about Rohan Polanco, and
Mhm.
so do you want that fight next? I mean, that does seem like the kind of I know you want Jack Catterall, but
I've
Catterall's
been
high up. Yeah,
I've been set out fighting. Like when it first came up, I've been set out fighting next. You know what I mean? And then they try to spread this narrative like they offered me a contract, which never happened. You know what I mean? So whatever the hell they got going or whatever you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I've been said I was make the fight happen. I've been said that.
so that could be next from your perspective.
Yeah, it could be next. If they want to fight next, we can fight next.
All right, well, there you have it. Before you get out of here, too, man. The WBO mandates Keyshawn Davis for Devin Haney. Apparently, Team Haney wants to make a fight with Shakur, but now Keyshawn Davis gets mandated for that title fight. Man, you have a extensive experience with Keyshawn and
Mm.
history with Devin as well. Now, like, how do you see that fight going down if that's next? Who wins that fight?
Well, I'm working with Key. You know what I mean? Um, but I do think it'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good matchup. I just feel like Key has more to his bag than Devin. You know what I mean? I think Key's a little smarter. Um, he's more athletic, and I think he just got more tools to his bag. So that's a good fight.
What about the
I'm
experience
working with
and
Key.
weight, though?
Experience and weight.
Yeah, like Keyshawn's never fought at welterweight. Haney's got
Yeah,
twice
I
as
mean, I
many
feel like
pro
I feel like
fights.
that could play a part. On Devin's part, but I mean, to me, Devin's not that big to me. You know what I mean? So, uh, I don't think it's gonna play much of a difference in that fight. But Key is coming up. He only had what one fight at 140. So,
Two.
um, well, he had two fights, but yeah. So I could see his weight playing a factor.
But ultimately, you got Keyshawn winning that
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, yeah. I don't think his weight gonna really mean much.
All right, Tiger. Thank you, man. 4th of July, we'll be watching on TNT and DAZN. Thanks for your time, man. Have a good
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, you too. I mean, you have a good
Yeah,
day.
no, thank you, bro.